They hover in silence, no engines, no warnings. Then the target is gone. A bunker erased, no bomb crater, no sound, just a black triangle in the night sky. For decades, sightings of black triangle craft have flooded in, but now whispers say they've been used. Not to observe, but to strike. Middle East war zones, night operations, vanished compounds, no missiles, no drones, no evidence, just erasure. Leaked photos and satellite anomalies suggest triangle craft have been deployed in Black Ops targeting enemy bunkers, quietly, surgically, and invisibly. One infamous image shows a triangle-shaped glow above northern Syria. Hours later, a terrorist stronghold vanished. The Pentagon said nothing. Google Earth glitches, shadowy overlays, scrubbed surveillance timelines. Something's being edited out, and it's not just pixels. Military insiders have begun to talk. Retired officers, special operations, civilian contractors. And their stories all say the same thing. We saw it hold position above a mountain, then nothing. Just a flash and the site was gone. No boom, no shockwave, gone. These weren't drones, these weren't satellites, these were next-gen craft, black triangles, silent weapons platforms decades ahead of what we're told is possible. Welcome to the TR program, a rumored family of covert craft said to span from TR-3B to TR-6B, each more advanced than the last. The original black triangle, anti-gravity ring propulsion, silent hover, high-speed lateral shifts, recon, surveillance, and light strike capable, rumored to carry non-lethal microwave disruptors and low-yield directed energy weapons, used to disable electronics or soft-kill bunker systems, improved stealth profile, possible phase masking technology, may include onboard AI for autonomous flight and targeting, whispers of plasma-based optics cloaking and advanced low-orbit targeting systems, built for speed and deniability, high-speed atmospheric and near-space capability, hypersonic re-entry with anti-inertia field dampening, fully space-capable, can deliver precision kinetic impacts from orbit, or plasma projectiles with no launch trail, no radar signature, no warning, the rumored peak, optical invisibility, full orbital range, and potential gravity lensing drive that warps space for propulsion. Speculated to carry EMP pulse disruptors, zero kinetic beam arrays, plasma lance bunker penetrators, orbital deployment drones. One contractor recalls the TR held position for 3 hours, then the site lit up in red, seconds later dust cloud but no blast, quietest strike I've ever seen. In Iraq, Special Forces teams reported backup from unmarked aircraft that left no thermal signature, just targets eliminated without explanation. Afghan soldiers described a black wing above the hills before losing communications. Days later, they found enemy ammo depots vaporized. These strikes are never acknowledged. No drone footage, no satellite admission, just results. Instant, final, untraceable. Anti-gravity propulsion cancels mass. These craft don't lift, they shift gravity around them, making acceleration feel like standing still. Cloaking systems may use adaptive skin, bending light, or even phase shifting slightly out of our visible spectrum. Weapons are not missiles. They're directed energy, microwaves, or electrogravitic pulses that overload and collapse targets from within. Some sources say TR-5 and TR-6 can deploy rods from God, tungsten projectiles dropped from orbit at Mach speeds. No explosives, just physics. If the TR series is real, it invalidates nearly every current air and ground weapon system. Entire defense budgets become obsolete. It confirms we cracked gravity. We've had off-world tech for decades. We've militarized it without oversight. Admitting this also confirms reverse engineering of non-human technology, and that's not a leak. They can patch up. That's world-changing. Every now and then a TR craft is caught on camera, hovering over cities, disappearing without sound, lights in triangle formation. They call it a hoax, a lens flare, Venus. But the pattern keeps repeating. Black triangles show up near war zones and things disappear. And these aren't alien craft. They're built in our backyards by companies we trust. With tech we didn't invent, but learn to use. The TR series isn't sci-fi, it's silent war. A fleet built on recovered knowledge, flying missions no one will ever admit happened. The strikes in Syria, Iraq, Afghanistan were just the testing grounds. What happens when this tech is turned inward, or used in the next war? We're not waiting for disclosure. The craft are flying now. The strikes are happening. The only thing missing is permission to speak. What else flies above us without a name? What other wars have already been fought in silence? The future of warfare isn't visible, it doesn't make sound. And it's not in development, it's already deployed. The black triangles don't just watch, they erase. From the sky, from the record, from memory. And the TR-6B? It may be beyond Earth already, scouting moons, laying groundwork, or defending assets we're not allowed to know exist. Want more stories about weapons no one will confirm? Subscribe to Twilight Truths, where the sky isn't the limit, it's the battlefield.